G'day, checking the mic, checking the mic, checking the mic. G'day, checking the mic, checking the mic, checking the mic. Okay, a cheeky little Snowrunner stream. Got a couple of hours, maybe, and this is season 5. And yeah, sort of being supported in it. This game, they just cannot drop it. That's some lights. Yeah, just go and explore the new season. This will be featured, I would have thought, on a couple of trucking videos, I would have thought. So what sort of speed have we got here then? Should we go up into high? Exploring for the first time. And we'll sort of see how we go on. Oh, it's a bit muddy before we start. Let's throw it down into low gear. We do not want to be... Oh, crikey, that's deep, isn't it? Are we in full wheel? Yeah, we are. Still an absolutely stunning game. And it's still keeping my attention despite roadcraft. Slipping to the wayside already, really. Is it across this bridge? Well, that's nice of him to make the bridge, keep the bridge for us. Look at that, my truck fits perfectly across there. Up to our first tower. Now, should I take the road round? I think so. But yeah, cheeky Sunday stream, trying to wave off the thought of going back to work tomorrow. Needs must. Okay, let's oh, crikey. Hang on a second. So it's a brand new map. And yeah, never seen it before. I swear the graphics get slightly better as come on. Got this. It's a gutsy little thing. Got these new tyres on. I don't know whether they're... No! Oh, for crying out loud. Alright, let's see if we can get out the right way. It's fine, it's fine. Yeah, maybe because I normally have like twin wheels on the back, and I think it keeps with the stability, especially being a scout. But I'll tell you what I might do, I might just well, there's no real way to go on, you plucky little thing. Okay, cool. So our first waypoint of year 5, season 16. And the first look of it really looks so this is Washington. I wonder where the next watchtower is, and is it worth going? It's oh, the crikey, it's a big map, isn't it? Holy moly. Alright, we might sort of keep it. So what I might do actually is recover this back, because it's literally on top of a hill. And we'll park this up. Got all my fleet, moved all my fleet over. Which, yep, had this fleet for absolutely years now, really. It's sort of like, it's like my global rescue fleet, if you like. And, yeah, it keeps me, you know, it's like a warm blanket, isn't it, Snowrunner? I did see there was a a job in the yard actually, so I might just grab this one, see what this is about. Ah, hello! I've invented the marvellous fertilizer. If anything goes according to plan, my garden will be full of wonders soon. But running deliveries is a job for peons. Okay, so help me out that, would you? For science, okay. Well, at least it gets this this thing. What up, VTech? How's it going? Welcome in. Please tell me that you've finished all your trucking for the week and you're now sat at home with a nice cup of tea and your feet up. But welcome in. Hope you're well. And right, okay, so we're going to track this. So I don't quite know what we need to. It's been a while. So reach the railway station. Okie dokie. Where's this to then? So a brand new map this is. I think we'll take the road. Let's take the high road. We'll run round here. Oh, bridge is down. I can't get round. No bother. Well, we'll go this way then. And we'll go across that. I know that little bridge exists because we scouted along there in the first place. Should have left my scout out in the field actually. How the hell are we going to get to this railway station? Maybe if I whip. So I don't know if that bridge is open. We're going to have a look at this bridge and see what the crack is. Stephen 16, yes it is, VTech, yeah. Just having a quick look at it, to be fair. On mod, yeah, I always use modded trucks now. You know, I think, like, I did the base game, sort of, I've done the base game on my PS4 with vanilla trucks. I've done the PS5 base game. And you sort of get to a point you're like, you know, just fancy a bit of a change, you know. I think I did my Nintendo Switch. I bought Snowrunner literally like 3 times, I think. But it's just a fabulous game, isn't it? Right, now I come flying through here before. This is a bit muddy down here. So we'll just throw it into a low gear. But yeah, I do use mods. I know, like, you know, people... oh, look at those wheels. They look lush, don't they? Again, modded tyres, modded wheels. It's, hey, Mr. X, how you doing? I hope you're well. I hope you're having a relaxing Sunday. I thought I would jump on just for a couple of hours and have a look at this new season 16. And still, what a fabulous game that it is. Still getting the love and support, isn't it? So I'm going to take a look. Is the bridge open? Yeah, it is. I have a 200 mods. Do you really? Holy cow. I think I'm running about 12 maybe. But yeah, it just sort of opens up the game a little, doesn't it? So right, we're heading to this railway station, and this is a job that's in the yard, so we'll just see what's going on. But yeah, but no, I hope everyone is well. It's Sunday, 12:51. Might get a cup of tea halfway through this stream, who knows. But just gonna take it easy for a couple of hours, really. What was that, BTEC? Most of them, there was time running over 400. My God. I think even on like ETS and ATS, I'm only running maybe a dozen mods on there. But yeah, it's a great game, isn't it? It really is, you know. Mirrors work, the deformation of mud and water all works, you know. And of course Sabre now have, you know, they got their fingers in loads of pies. We've got this new King of the Road or whatever it's called coming out. I'm not sure when it's due to come out. It's about time we had a trucking game, to be fair. But it looks like, I think it's going to be very narrative driven. I think it's going to be story based. So yes, it's going to be interesting. They got that new dock game, which I'm really not that interested in. You know, I even still have Roadcraft on my system, but Roadcraft has seemed to have fallen off the. I don't know, like I've still got it installed. Is it left here, do you think? And you know, I may sort of go back to it, but it doesn't have the longevity or the exploration that this sort of game has. You know, the hauling of big trucks and yeah, I don't know. So we've got to reach here. Okay, what does it want us to do? Oh, deliver the scientist fertilizer. 4 off. Let me just look on the map. I don't tell me I needed to bring a bloody... Right, so it's sort of... It's here. I bet you I needed to bring a crane and a bloody trailer. That's my bad, that is. Hold on. But I tend to use this little Lodestar as a scout. I think it's really capable. Yeah, look at that. All needs picking up, doesn't it? That's okay. It didn't take long to get here, so we'll just park this here a sec. Right, let's have a look. Let's just turn this engine off. There we go. Oh, peace and quiet. Hope we get a release date soon for ETS and ATS consoles. Well, I'm hearing a rumour. There's a small bit of chatter on, I think actually it was on the YouTube SCS post that I'd noticed. And of course, they've just celebrated people wishlisting. 500,000 people have wishlisted the game on console. That's fucking crazy. They're just going to make an absolute packet, aren't they? They're going to make a mint. But there's chatter in there. It's going to be late September, October. So, matter of weeks, really. I must admit, it is on my Christmas list, and I have been good this year. So I don't know, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see, because you know what rumours are like on the internet. Good afternoon, Duality. Hope you're well. Good afternoon, Patch, to your lovely dog as well. There is a ton of exploration and scouting in Roadcraft. Yeah, you know, I don't know. It's just not sort of... I think Snowrunner is... I've always been a fan to come back to this game. Look, our guy's gone to sleep. Look, we're chatting away. And... you know, to hear that it's got another year 5, I've still got so much of this game to do, but these tyres look lush. They really do. Okay, so we're going to have to bring another truck out, so... I'm just trying to think, actually, before we go, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So a flatbed's not going to do it. We're going to need a trailer, aren't we? I mean, you could double stack them, I suppose, on the back of the flatbed. But what truck should we bring out? So here's my fleet. All my fleet have just been moved, because obviously we've just moved to a new season. So I've just brought them all around here. So I think we'll take our... I'm going to need something a bit hardy. I might take the Derry out, to be fair. Turn on beacons. We've got a... yeah, we're going to need a crane on the back, aren't we? This is the only one with a crane, really. We're going to need some sort of trailer with a four-piece on the back. Beautiful sound there. You can even see the driver reach for the handbrake. Good evening. Good evening? What am I saying? Good evening. Hey PMG, I hope you're well. I've been watching your latest videos. I love your knowledge on No Man's Sky. I think it's really interesting when you... Let me turn this off a minute. It's interesting when you hear people like Duality talk about, Kingdom Come or yourself talk about No Man's Sky, because your knowledge is just like, you know, it comes across on the video, doesn't it? But yeah, I hope everyone is well, and yeah, I hope you're well, PMG. Just going to come on for a couple of hours, really. So, and this is the Year 5, Season 16. So I need something like a full thing trailer. Could do with a flatbed, really, because we've got to lift it onto a crane. Something like that, that'll do. Have we got an off-road version of that? That'll do. There you go. Right, it's getting dark. Look, that's Right, off we go to the railway station. Right, let's just check the... So should be able to take pretty much the same route, I think. That bridge was intact. I think this bridge was intact as well. This way. And we'll go and grab those... But yeah, this is really early doors. This is, you know, literally just landed here, just in a... Literally, I've been here about 10 minutes, you know. I'll grab some lights, and yeah, we'll have to see what that Road Kings is like, because obviously they're used to doing their trucks, the sounds. Look at this movement in the cab, look. Anyway, this gets a bit muddy here, so I'm going to whip third person. Maybe a nice little low gear. I think the defamation of mud and water is better than roadcraft, I think. Considering this game is 5 years old. Might need to turn it down in my my headset a little bit, but yeah. I know I thought I'd jump on just for a couple of hours. Starting a new job tomorrow, which I'm not looking forward to. Not really. I mean, I need the money, don't get me wrong, you know, I need to work. But, yeah, the Mr. Buses mods are very good. I have tried them. However, I do find that whenever you download one of his mods, you've got to download the tyre packs as well. I tend to run with the JBE mods, the JBE. But you know, it's a testament to all the mods that have ever gone in games, whether it's Farming Sim, whether it's Snowrunner, or is it right around here? You know, is the beacons on? Yeah. It's a testament because it's basically laid the path for Euro Truck and American Truck to sort of say, actually, you know, we can run mods on the console because Snowrunner do it, because Farming Sim does it. So you know, it's games like that that really has pushed the envelope to allow, you know, SCS to kind of do the same. So from what I understand, the base game is probably just gonna drop. It may drop with some DLC, like it might come out with a few DLC packs, which would be really good. But I think mods are basically gonna they'll come, you know, they might take a couple of months to kind of come out. But if we can have the game before Christmas, wow, that'd be amazing, wouldn't it? You know. Yeah, would be very, very good. Some quick look at these chat a second. Road Kings looks interesting. Yeah, it really does, PMG. I think it's going to be interesting. And you know, with a Sabre game, like, they're going to be, you know, they're not going to be release a game and forget about it. I mean, they've even supported Expeditions, which, you know, my humble opinion, didn't really hit the mark, but it did for some people. Yeah, I think Road Kings is going to be supported, and I think it will maybe have, extra DLCs. I can't even bear to think about playing Roadcraft. I don't know why. I know, right, PMG? It's I think it's very kind of like, it's very churey. Like, oh, go and do this. Bring sand here 50 million times, and it's a bit quieter in there, and it is a little bit kind of samey. And I bought the deluxe package, and I sort of got a couple of extra maps, but I'm still on the base game, and it's just like, I don't know, it's one of those. So I do completely get you, and everyone was excited for it, and including me. But here we are. Well, here I am playing Snowrunner, a game that came out in 2020. And it's still being massively supported. SCS should do what Planet Zoo did, release a main pass, but did bundles too. VTech, I like Expeditions, but it's not for everyone. Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing of gaming, isn't it? Things are not for everyone, and that that's okay. It's okay that we all like different things. So of course I've got no crane on my Scout. We are here. But I was really pleased to see a Season 5, although I think we're all crying out for a bloody Snowrunner 2. Like, come on, come on, for 5 years, stop, and yet, Sabre are doing this, this docking game, where you've got to work in a dock. Like, I'm not buying that, like, I'm just not buying it, Right, I think what we'll do is we'll knock off that engine, just move my Scout a sec. But yeah, I think year 5 will be the last. I'm going to say it now. I'm going to say it now. I think year 5 will be the last one. But whether, just how beautiful is this game? Definitely relaxing. Okay, so this dairy then. So what I'm thinking. So I'm going to bring the trailer here. I like the fact that this is a total sandbox, I'm just going to have this sign down a second. I think I'm going to put that trailer, something like that. And then detach it. And then hopefully my Bandit crane, of course this is a modded truck, hopefully it won't go flying in. I've never had them fly into the sky really. But yeah, that crane's working alright, to be fair. Let's see if I can reach that trailer from here. Goes that a long way, to be fair. What a chill ass game this is. I like it. And like PMG was saying, like, it's not, like, people might think that this is repetitive, but for me it's not. Like, there's always something different to do. There's always sort of like some hauling to do. You get to build your own fleet and personalise it, colour it, put your bumpers on. The customization of the trucks are pretty good. Oh, there's two. I think we might be able to back this truck up with that trailer extended, to be fair. There you go. Right. But yeah, Roadcraft, I don't know. It's, I mean, if they release any DLC for it, I personally won't get it. I don't, I gotta admit, I'm a bit behind with all the seasons for this. You're gonna drop down? Because, you know, there's just so much content, like, you know. I think that might pack. I don't know if it's... Should I lift up and spin it round, maybe? God, that's a slow spin, isn't it? But yeah, I reckon I'll be on till about 2 o'clock, I reckon. I've got some chores to do. I've got to put my work clothes out, which is going to be crap. Yeah, I don't know. It is what it is, right? I've been over to Ipswich this morning because I wanted to pick up a pedal for my guitar. That's better. It's about probably 50 minutes to Ipswich from here. I did stop off and get a cheeky McDonald's as well. I know it's McShit. I know it's not the best of foods. Bloody breakfast meal at McDonald's now is like £7. I might as well have gone into a Harvester and had a proper breakfast. Like, that would have been a lot more healthy. Right, there we go. So we'll pack the crane. And it's sort of do it your way, isn't it? You could have brought over a little flatbed Azov if you wanted to, and you could have double packed it. You know, you could you know, do it your way, isn't it? You know, probably about there, I would say. And then pack. Nice. Super duper. So where are we off to then? This map is bloody humongous. Oh my days, we've got to go all the way over here. So this is the trouble without scouting before you... Okay, so it's all the way over there. So I think we double back up this road. God knows, we're going to find some roadblocks, obviously. I think we'll come around here, 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 and then we'll figure the rest out. But this map seems massive. Right. Perhaps we can get out the yard this way. Maybe let's go back in the first person for a bit of a crack. Oh, what's that, PMG? This can at least be a chill game, just driving and delivering, as long as the truck doesn't tip. Yeah, exactly. What is the best season so far in Snowrunner? Oh, that's an incredible question. And one that is, you know, is probably quite difficult to answer, really. What stands out to me, if I can remember? I really quite Yukon in Canada. Canada was a good map. Shit, I'm going the wrong way. Canada was a good map. I like some of the harsher terrains, like the big snows, like Amandra, and Kola. Is it like they're real tough maps? You know, and you can see all the kind of snow and the ice kind of on the track, and you've got to run sort of ice tyres. But because they're so different, it's hard to pick a favourite, really. Because sometimes you do like this might take me, because obviously I'm working now, this might take me months and months to do this map. Because I think, I'm not too sure, but hold on. Yes, so this one here, we've got 3 maps that are interconnected. So we've got, what's that? River National Park, Solace Bay, and Selton River Mountains. So this is based in the Washington state. So this is going to keep me happy through the winter. But then, like, suddenly when it Austria, oh wow, okay, yeah, Austria's cool. But suddenly, like, you'll be playing this game, you'll think like, I want a bit of snow, you know, so you'll do like a snow map. It sort of depends on what you fancy, really. But I thought, as it's a new, I picked it up. It was a tenner, mind. Like, year 5 was like 20 quid, and I'm just watching my money a little bit, so I just bought the, I think that's an expensive way of buying it, if you buy the seasons rather than the year 5 pass. Because the year 5 pass is 20 quid, and then the season, to which there will be 4 of them, is a tenner each. Anyway, like I said, just watching my money at the moment, really. I don't know why I'm sticking to the right-hand side of the road, because I can literally, there's no traffic. Right, so here we've got a problem then. So we've got a bridge down, and we've got a train crash. And that's scuppered my, my train. Shit, hold on. Let's knock off that engine. Right, so that's going to be one of the bigger contracts, isn't it? I could whip around this left, I suppose. I mean, the truck's good enough for it, so I might try and do that. So, let's... And again, if you had one of the vanilla trucks, you'd probably struggle to do this, but we're going to do it. So we'll take this little off-road path. I think low gear might do it. Go off-road, absolutely. We're going off-road. Okay, we've got all-wheel drive on. Yeah. And this truck should be, you know, more than adequate enough for it, really. But PMG saying... it's like, this is where it's going to tip, isn't it, you know? But yeah, it is, this game is a comfort blanket for me. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but I do like it. Right, let me just think. I think it's probably straight over here, or does it go round? Yeah, it's straight, I think. Try not to get... Let's try and stay on the land parts. Maybe go straight over there. Go on, sunshine, up you go. Of course, as long as I don't... no. No, hold on a minute. You know when you should have gone round instead of going over? As long as I don't kind of breach the trailer, it gets caught. That was a little reckless, to be honest with you, and that's bloody deep too. Is that a rock? Right, okay, we're okay, we're okay. Right, might follow the road round instead. Shit, look at that, it's all just getting locked in now. So we'll go low gear, and maybe diff lock is always on. Okay, what winch have we got? To be fair, the winch is not that... It isn't that wide, like it doesn't go out that wide, so I might have that tree actually. That's just thick mud, isn't it? I can see us going back over that grassy bank. You don't need a low gear for this. You don't need a low gear for this truck for sure. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I should give this game a second chance. That's good fun, you know. I think, like I said, I've had my fleet for probably 5 years. Like I've got when I go back to the, so let's talk about my fleet. I might do that a second. Right, okay, let's just park up here. We won't sink, so it's fine. Perfect. So this little Lodestar was the first Scout that I ever had. And although this is a modded version of the Scout, I just loved it. And it's literally, it's been like my, it's just become my friend. Like, how cool is that? And it's always been red, and it's never had nothing on the back. So the chassis is empty, and I use it as a Scout. And the next truck that I ever bought was this Voron. And it was really capable. It's got a flatbed on the back. It's got, obviously it's got a crane on it. It's got some fuel and a spare tyre. But it was my second truck that I bought. And again, I've had this truck, I know, in different variations. But in my mind, I've had this truck for 5 years. And it's just, it again has just been, I can't say that to all of my trucks, because I have sort of like, I tend to park them all up at the garage, especially when I move regions, just so I know, like, you know, I get them all out, you know. I think the Ford F750 I've only had maybe a month, so that's quite new to the fleet. But I've always had the Azovs as well, so I've always had, like, normally 3 of these go across. So I normally have 3 of them, and I've got one in black, one in white, and one in blue. And they're just they're such workhorses, these Azovs, that they'll do, you know, sort of tough deliveries with 2 slots of cargo on the back. Just trying to think, the Derry I've had quite a while, but it doesn't have the, you know, like the Lodestar and the Voron. Those are the 2 trucks that really I've had for a long time. And like I said, especially through the winter dark months, you know, if you just want to play like a cozy little trucking game, a challenging trucking game, this could be the one. So yeah, I would say, as VTech says, you should give it a go. But in my humble opinion, I would run mods. That's just me. I mean, you know, there's many people out there that, I don't know how deep this is. It looks like the tracks kind of go over to the left, actually, so I might have that. There's people that will sort of say, no, actually, you should run a vanilla setup, you know, just all base trucks. But you will have a tougher time. But it's play your way, isn't it? And no one's wrong, no one's right. You know, it's do it your way and have fun your way, you know? So we're coming round the mountain. Good afternoon, Dave. Good morning, KT. I know it's technically, but not to but not what. Are there mods for consoles? Yes, absolutely, Mr. X. There is an absolute ton of mods on the console, and this is one of them. I'm playing on the PS5, so good morning, Dave. I hope you're well. Yeah. Here, Dave, I'll start my new job tomorrow. How sucky is that? Oh, I just got to go through all that rigmarole of like, hi, my name's Katie. Do you know what I mean? It's like, where's the toilet? What time's lunch? Just smashing over those rocks. Look at that. Oh, where's my desk? I don't like where it's to. It's just gonna be. Oh, yeah, it's going to be, take a bit of a wide berth so don't clip those rocks. But the animation of the driver is very, very good. You can see him sort of tussling over the wheel. And, yeah. I mean, to be fair, let's be honest. It's this game that made it possible for Saber to make all the other games. I mean, this is where the money's come from. This is the cash cow, isn't it? And it has a really good community. I'm glad I bought the dairy. I've got to say, this is quite a challenging run. When can I go home? Yeah, exactly, Dave. Oh God, it's. Do you know? I think I'm going to look for another job. I'm literally, I am, because it's a 21-mile drive. 21 miles. That's bloody 42 miles a day. I've gone back and forward to work, and I took it just because I need a job. You know, and it's the winter months now. It's dark in the morning, dark in the evening. Right, hold on a second. Let me just check this. I'm just whinging. That's what I'm doing. I think we've gone the wrong way. No, so we need to head up here. So now we're sort of going to be off the beaten path a little bit, really, because we want to head up to here. This is our drop-off. We're heading to the scientist's house. But really, what I should have done is scouted the whole map. But I thought, because I'm streaming it, I'll just jump straight in. Just back this up. Look all the mud on the road. Look where it's come off the mudded track. I love details like that, you know. You have to do 36 miles, 72 there and back. Are you joking me? Dave, that's a proper mission to go to work, you know. Mind you, you live in the beautiful country that is Scotland. And I suppose, much like down in Essex, really, you gotta, like, I live on the coast, so there's no work here. Those mudded tracks coming off that, I love that. So I've got to travel, you know, to get this work. So I suppose maybe it's a similar thing for you. But, you know, I've recorded this week's videos already. Some of the trucking games are a bit, well, there's a really bad trucking game coming on Thursday. Yeah, I'm going to have to proper pre-record my videos, and I've got band as well, and then radio. So I'm sort of pretty damn bloody busy, really. Right, let's take a look at this. That's probably going to be deep there on the left, so I think I'm going to go over the rocks to some degree. Easy. Thankfully, that big ass trailer on the back gives us a little bit of ballast. But I reckon that probably is deep over there, maybe. No. Nope. That's okay, we're through. Go on, Derry, you got this. Do you have Discord? I don't know. No, I have something in the making. But I'm waiting for the channel to get to about 500 subscribers, and then I've got something in mind. But I haven't got a Discord at the moment. No. But I do have something planned. Wow, that's a skinny bloody bridge, isn't it? That is a skinny bridge. Hold on. A big shout out to the roadcraft people that made this bridge for me. Right, let's that's alright, isn't it? Look at that. Beautiful. But yeah, I would say, Mr. X, like, give it a go. Have you not played Snowrunner before? Because obviously, despite what the word says, it's not always in the snow. Christ, this looks bloody dangerous. I'm going to go low. Just keep that speed down. I'll run it out a little bit wide just so we can make room for that trailer. Oh my god! That proper took me by surprise. A bloody rock fell away. Jeez, I nearly choked on my bloody coffee then. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, right. I really do not need more of this rock space to fall down. I took it out wide so I can give a bit of berth for that trailer, you know. But yeah, I wasn't expecting that at all. Okay, let's get it back into a higher gear. Yeah, I played it before, but my patience, bless you. Well, maybe take a look at some of the modded trucks. They do make things a little bit easier. I won't lie. Okay, we've got an abandoned trailer here. We've got a tree down. We've got a tree down here. So it would be cool if you could, you know, you obviously seen one of my trucking videos, to just jump out the truck and kind of have a look around and go, yeah, I can make it past that tree. But that tree is really big. So we're not far from the scientist's house, but like I said, I haven't scouted any of it. So I'm hoping maybe we can go up alongside that trailer. And, oh no, I know what I can do. Hold on a second. No, don't. Christ, my train nearly went for a burn then. Hold on. Let's put that trailer on a flat ground. Right. Can I let you go there? Right, trailer's fine. So I'm just thinking maybe I could just move this trailer myself. Don't know how deep that is though. There, that's the trouble. But that tree is going nowhere, is it? Dave, loved Mudrunner. Thought loved. Oh no, God, I'm at the age now where I have to have. I use glasses to watch TV or to play video games, and then when I look at my phone for the chat, I have to lift my glasses up. Yeah, I played it before, but my patience, Mr. X. Dave, loved Mudrunner. Thought I'd love this, but it got very chorey. Oh, really? Again, you know, it's horses courses, isn't it? It's oh no! Oh, that's fucking blown it. Oh, but isn't the peace and quiet nice? Alright, now we've got a bit of work to do. Hopefully I've put an autonomous winch on there, so I'm hoping we can still winch. So we haven't got to call out a recovery truck. We'll have this tree here. Go on, that's a heavy truck, isn't it? All that mud up the side. Right, I might leave that winch a second, just while we... Right, wonder if I can winch that trailer back down. I know we're going to lose the load, that's okay. Oh, and quickly attach. Lovely. The idea is just to move this trailer out the way, that's what I'm thinking. You would uninstall it? Come on, PMG, you're made of far grittier stuff than that. This is where you stare at the screen and say, fuck my life. No, come on, we're Gen X, we're Gen X, we've got this in our blood. So throw this trailer up here. And spin this around somehow without tipping it. My driver there working overtime. So delivering this, you gonna install it? Nah, I don't believe you're PMG. I think you're made of tougher stuff, I reckon. I'm gonna leave all that. It looks like planks, doesn't it, or wood? I'm gonna leave all that wood there because it will show up on the map anyway. So I'm gonna grab our trailer again. And attach that. Right, run it in maybe a low gear. Hold on. Look how a lot of games now are bringing photo mode. So you can, that's quite cool, isn't it? Bit blurry. Right, continue. Okay. So I think that's going to be pretty deep down there, but I reckon it'll be alright. Of course, we're pulling that trailer, so it's got quite a bit of drag on the, asking a lot of the engine, but hopefully we can just kind of push it through. Might run that outside left just to get a bit of traction up on the mud. It's not actually that bad, actually, I don't think. Oh, back it up. We've come a little bit too far on the left. Oh, that's quite deep there. God, look at that back of the truck just jumped straight in the water. What's going on? I get to the point where I tip one truck, then tip the truck to rescue that one, then tip the third truck. Yeah, but what a cracking video that would make, PNG. And then uninstall it. Why devs think we're all David Bailey wannabe, I don't know. Who's David Bailey? I don't know who David Bailey is. Is that like a... Oh, I got you. No, forget that. That's the photographer, isn't it? David Bailey, the photographer. Yeah. Well, some of these worlds look pretty decent, though. But I could probably count on one hand how often I've took a photo in-game. Although, since having a channel, it's kind of useful if you want to take a thumbnail and stuff. But look at that camber leading over to the right. So it's going to go a bit gingerly. We're losing the day as well. Hopefully we can make it to the scientist's house with no more drama. Right, let me just check this. It looks like it's that way. Yep, so it's just round here, Like I said, we didn't scout because we, I just want to jump in, on stream and stuff, That's not too deep. This sodding great truck just tearing up the countryside. But we made it to our destination. Do you know, there's there is an achievement to smash, I think it's 100 pumpkins. And I've got that achievement, and you find yourself sort of like taking the trailer off and then just driving through someone's bloody pumpkin patch. It's just a... Was it 500 pumpkins? Yeah, BTEC. Yeah, yeah. So I got that achievement. I've always felt like I was being really super destructive. Okay, so 4 fertilizers. Oh, you can't imagine the degree of my gratefulness. This fertilizer is revolutionary. My garden is about to become a lab for creating new plant species. You've helped me achieve my goal, and I'm not the one to disregard other people's contributions. Your reward is waiting. So 5,000 reward. And see, now it kind of makes me want to drive over his lovely garden. $20. And like I said, I did see back at the garage I'm sure there was another job. Yeah, the fuel road. So I'm just going to take that one a second. It's getting night time, so we'll just wind forward to 6 o'clock in the morning. I was going to pick up this job here a second. Actually, I might use this truck over here. Now this is one of the first trucks you get. But look, it's modded. I love the tyres on it. It sounds. Sounds quite throaty. It's quite modest in its sound, but. So just pick up this job a second. Hi, I have a bit of a problem. My fuel tank got stuck in a swamp. I decided to take the main route, but it was a tall order considering the trailer. So here we are, but we're up to our ears in work to deal with the tank ourselves. Could you help us get it to the warehouse? Okay, we'll accept that. This will be the last one we do, I think. I'm just going to stop the engine while I take a look at where it's to. Where is it? Oh my god, it's all the way over there. This map is massive, isn't it? Considering my dairy is here. And it's all the way over here, so I don't think we'll be doing that job. Let's pop down and find something a bit different. So we'll take this road. I know that road is a good one. But yeah, this is going to keep me... might try that Rocky delivery. But yeah, all different sounds for the trucks, aren't they? Just it's going to be interesting to see what Sabre do with the you know, what they do with it all, really. Why don't peeps like night on this? Well, I think it looks really black on the stream for one reason. And if you're role playing, your driver would go to sleep. But I've got to say, at night time, in your defence, when you've got the beacons on, I don't think I've got any beacons on this. At night time, the beacons look incredible. But yeah, very good. Distant truck driving is great, but not at 15 miles an hour. Okay, but yeah, I kind of dug the wheels on this. I thought it looked pretty cool. But there's a whole array. There's got to be close on 200 mods now, I would think, on the store for consoles, which is pretty damn impressive, really. But yeah, it sounds like a throaty V8 in there. And the dust kicking up from the wheels. I don't know, has anyone got anything going on exciting this afternoon. I'm cleaning house, sorting out my work kit. What else am I doing? Probably having a shower. That's about as exciting as my Sunday gets, I think. I've got some leftover pizza. Right, let's just check this. So it is completely round, that's fine. Using a wheel with this is a workout, fighting the wheel constantly. Oh, I can only imagine, yeah. Still looking at wheels, like, you know, they're just quite pricey. And, yeah, I'm sort of like still sitting on the fence about a wheel at the moment. I think it will happen. It will happen. I think it will happen. But I'm just waiting for the right time. And I also worry, like, sometimes these truck games, you know, because you can now get out of the cab and walk around, how does that sort of like transpire with the wheel? Because obviously you're moving the wheel inside the truck, right? And then when you get outside, you've got to be walking, and there's no sort of analog sticks on the so I don't know, do you have like a separate controller sort of on your lap? Yeah, I don't really know, so I just need to investigate it more before putting in some proper, you know, money into any wheel. So we're going to see what this is. I've got a quarter of an hour. I might be able to get another one done, I think. But no, I thought I would bring this truck to my fleet because it's quite an old truck and I quite dug it, you know. Oh, it had loads of speed into that. So let's go and check out what this one is all about, because that other one is far too far away for now. Right. We're in a spot of trouble here. We ordered some slate stone from Kazakhstan, but the shipping company has refused to deliver it all the way to us. The cargo is waiting at the railway station. Yes, we should be able to do that because the railway station's not far. Got nothing to do this afternoon, hoping it stays that way. Sounds good. Feet up. Bet you've got Popeye forearms, so Daisy. Okay, yeah, we'll do this one and reach the loading area. Oh, it's literally behind us. Look at that. Oh, go on then. We'll use the mirrors, shall we? Can I pop my head? I can pop my head out the window. What? How come truck driver can't seem to do this then? Because it makes a big difference, doesn't it? Pop my head out the window. I'm backing up, look. Find that stone wall. Round we come. Rumble the engine. Oh, look at that. Let's have a look at these mirrors. Beautiful, that is. Right, now what does it want? Slate blocks, 2 of them. Where are they then? Oh, they're there. Okay. Well, it's just as well we've got a crane. Although the crane is on the back of the bed. But it should still be okay. Holy cow, they look heavy. That's definitely a new load. Hang on a second, that's going to take up 2 slots, isn't it? Bastard! Don't worry about how much you spend, long as it has FFB. Oh, money on, as long as it has FFB. It will be the best thing ever. Feedback. When I've got the money, and it might be a Christmas present to myself, might be, I may message you on Discord and just sort of say, like, you know, Dave, I'm looking at this wheel and I might get some advice from you if that's okay. I'm grateful to have friends on here, because one of the reasons, and I can say a big thank you to Fat Cat actually, So one of the reasons I found Fat Cat's channel, I found it really humorous and good fun, and then I met you guys, and it sort of meant the world to me because, like, as you get older, you sort of lose a lot of your gaming friends because they kind of go off and get married and blah blah blah. But I've always gamed and I love it. So to meet a gaming community, I like just sort of like, you know, even if it's like we've not met in person, it means a lot to me, you know. And without getting soppy, it just does, you know. Right, I think we're going to have to put stabilizers out for this, although I think because it's a modded truck, they might not reach the ground. Hold on. Oh, they do. They do. That's fine. Okay. So, this looks very heavy. Christ almighty. Is it going to lift it? Hang on, this is up, isn't it? I can't lift it. I can't lift it. Is it going to lift up? Is it stuck? I don't know what's going on, but I can't seem to lift it up. Well, there you go. Oh, it's just another typical day in Snowrunner land. I'm gonna need a bigger boat. Right, so we'll park this up next to our. It's where we started off with the dairy, isn't it? At the railway station. But honestly, the winter months, just for like a sandbox game. Right. How far is my dairy from here then? Quite a way, I think. Yeah, my dairy's over there. Garage is here. So I think we'll take out a new truck. But I need... What am I going to need? I'm going to need a proper crane on the back. Excuse me while I just have a little think. Hold on. Just trying to have a think. I wonder if I can throw a crane on the back of that and pull a trailer. I don't think there's a crane mod on the back of it. Customize. Frames. We've got this big ass. Yeah, there's that blue one's not going to lift it. Oh, I don't know what to do. I've got my Azels around the corner. They're not going to do it. I think maybe... Yes, because if I have it on a trailer, shorten the boom. Oh, I've gone too late now. Sorry, Dave. Don't know if stream's lagging, Lil, but it's me. Oh, is it lagging? I've only just read that, and I'm sort of already back in the garage. Perhaps there is a lag on the... Am I still here?